Most office hallways or gym corners have those ancient, clunky water fountains that nobody really wants to touch. You know the ones, the push-bar style that's been there since the 90s. Well, instead of ripping the whole thing out of the wall and dealing with a massive plumbing headache, this retrofit kit basically gives that old hardware a second life. It's a clever way to turn a standard, outdated cooler into a modern, touchless bottle filling station without needing a degree in engineering to get it done. The installation is surprisingly straightforward because it's designed to snap right onto those existing 115V units. Once it's mounted, the change is immediate. You get this clean stainless steel look that feels a lot more professional and, frankly, a lot more sanitary. The sensor is the real star here. It's snappy, so you aren't standing there waving your hand like a magician trying to get the water to start. It just detects the bottle and goes. Plus, there's a 20-second shut-off timer, which is a nice touch because it prevents any accidental flooding if someone leaves a bag leaning against the sensor. What's interesting is the flow. It uses a laminar stream, which is just a fancy way of saying the water comes out in a smooth, solid column rather than a chaotic spray. It hits the bottom of your bottle without splashing all over your shoes, which is a small detail that makes a huge difference in a high-traffic area. And for the data-minded folks, there's that little green ticker on the front. It keeps a running count of how many plastic bottles have been diverted from the trash. It's a bit of a gimmick, sure, but it's actually pretty satisfying to watch that number climb every time you fill up. Now, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. This specific version is non-filtered and non-refrigerated. If you're hoping for ice-cold, crisp mountain water, you might be a little let down since it's just pulling from the existing line. It's really about the convenience of the fill rather than changing the water quality itself. Also, because it's a retrofit, you're still limited by the footprint of the original cooler underneath. It's not going to magically make the old unit look brand new, but it definitely makes it feel like it belongs in this decade. The silver ion protection on the plastic parts is a smart inclusion, especially for something that gets touched by hundreds of people. It's one of those things you don't really notice until you think about how many hands have been near that sensor, and then you're suddenly very glad it's there. The fill rate is solid too. At 1.5 gallons per minute, you aren't standing there for an eternity waiting for your bottle to top off. It's quick, it's efficient, and it gets the job done. If the goal is to modernize a space without a full-scale renovation, this is a pretty slick way to handle it. It's not going to change your life, but it's a massive quality of life upgrade for anyone tired of wrestling with those old, crusty push buttons.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.